Hey y'all, we're back. I'm the old man. This is Mega Man 2, and it's time to defeat Airman, who I'm sure is really hard on the normal difficulty, but I'm playing on child difficulty, so it's not gonna be as hard. Yeah, so here's a fun memory that playing this game just unlocked while I was reviewing the footage from the previous video to make sure it wasn't as super awful, is I remember back in the day before kids had phones and whatnot, I had a couple of, like, I guess you'd call them like telephone girlfriends. Like, we never met in person really. They were just like, somehow I can't remember how I met them half the time. But you'd talk on the phone and they'd be like your phone girlfriend. You wouldn't actually see them. But this one, I actually saw her one time, and and I was in 6th grade, so like my mom had to be there and to take us out on this quote-unquote date, and I took her to, of all places, I took her to the Christian bookstore, and I think we're gonna, yeah, there we go. Took her to the Christian bookstore and McDonald's, where I proceeded to spill all of my drink on the floor in front of her. And so that was embarrassing, and she was embarrassed. And then I found out later that she dumped me like after that, like that day, I think that night. Or maybe a day after, I can't remember, but it was pretty soon. It was pretty soon after. And she didn't really give a reason why, but I did find out later it's because she thought I was ugly. But that night, when she did break up with me, it was a Sunday, I think, because I had to go to church. And I remember I beat Mega Man 2. Come on, drop an egg. Thank you. I beat Mega Man 2 that night because I remember seeing the ending before going to church. And so all of a sudden, like when I was recording this, like I thought that whole scenario and how incredibly embarrassing and terrible it was. It was so, oh my gosh. I even remember the tape. I got the Hot Metal Summer 3 tape on that trip, because I remember all that kind of stuff. I don't remember what happened at work today, and if my boss calls me and asks me, like, do you remember talking to, like, this person? The answer is gonna be, nope, I sure don't. The answer's gonna be no, I don't remember talking to them. Might as well happen 100 years ago. But I dang sure remember what tape I bought in 1990 when I went on that date with that girl. Oh. Fun memories of heartache. Oh. Hey, we get our first doodly doop here, whatever they are. The items. Which I think are pretty cool. I think this is definitely an improvement over the magnet beam in the first game. But I also can appreciate how, like, Rush is a good, like, evolution of these 3 items. Like, you can almost see Dr. Light saying, well, okay, who do I want to do next? Do a Crash Band. You can almost see Dr. Light kind of going like, well, you know, those 3 items really worked, but, you know, it'd be good if we could, like, get them all in one place or something, you know, and then, like, kind of noodling out how to better do the items, and then coming up with Rush. At least that's my kind of headcanon. Along with my other headcanons that I have, like the ending of How I Met Your Mother is totally different in my headcanon. I think it's different in everyone's headcanon. That ending was terrible. Speaking of stuff that's headcanon, I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife not too long ago, and it was okay. And I'm not somebody that hated the 2016 movie. I think it was all right. I liked it okay. The cast was good. I didn't really like the Dayglow ghosts or the villain because he was like super lame, but I didn't think it was a bad movie. And this one wasn't bad either, but it was kind of like, I don't know. I kind of wish that, you know, after you kind of expected, like, after the second movie that, like, they were okay and they kept being Ghostbusters and had, like, Ghostbusters adventures. Like, the game, the video game. But that's not what happened, and that's kind of sad. And I was kind of like, it was good, but, yeah, I don't know. You know what is really good, though, is Discovery. Star Trek Discovery. That's getting really good. It's on season 4 right now, and season 1 was not great. And season 2 was better, and then season 3 was better than that, so I'm kind of... okay, good, I didn't fall down. I'm kind of glad they've gotten, they've steadily been getting better, I think. Which is good. And Lower Decks is good, Star Trek Lower Decks is good, and, what else is good? Prodigy's good, too. Like, I know it's supposed to be a kid's show or whatever, but I love that show, so. Really? Come on. Such a sucker for nostalgia now. Like, now that, because I'm in my 40s now, right? And so, like, I forget that when I was, like, my daughter's age, do I have the 2? Okay, good. That's what we want. I forget that when I was my daughter's age and I saw my mom and my dad, like, all nostalgic for all the crap they were nostalgic for in the 60s. Like, now that I'm that age, like, that's me. Like, I am now my parents, and it's very sobering. Like, when I saw that Final Fantasy VII came out 25 years ago the other day, I was like, oh, ouch, that hurts my heart. Like, all my albums, my favorite albums are now 30 years old, and all my favorite games are like 30 years old. Hurts. Hurts me. Alright, Crash Man, die. And that's why we play on easy mode. Yes, sir. This doesn't seem as yellow as I remember it being. Crash Man stage. Is that just me? I don't know, I don't remember. I haven't played it on actual hardware in forever. I do have an NES Mini that I hacked, but anyway, come back next time, we'll do 2 more guys.